So this is my personal opinion about why the strip club industry is suffering. Just like every year that passed, it seems to be less and less. Like it's not what it used to be, like when I originally first moved to Vegas. And yeah, it does have a lot to do with economy, obviously. So one of my girlfriends, she was in the industry when guys who came to the clubs were the type of guy that could like retire a girl from the club. Very, very wealthy men. Like she was in the industry when extremely wealthy men would go to the strip club, and they don't go to the strip club anymore. And the reason that they say is because it's not fun anymore. It's like trending online to basically treat guys like shit, or it's trending in the strip club community to like rob guys and stuff like that. That's actually a pretty bad business strategy, because like as strippers, like we are the industry, we are the business. So if you're a stripper, like your body, your personality, you as a person is the industry. Like you are the business. It's bad business if you go to the strip club and you just like do nothing but lie to guys and rob them and rip them off. It's actually a bad business strategy. You will never get a return customer. Guys will never return to the strip club. Like I actually don't like to give out too much free advice like on social media or like in person too much. Like I'll give out a little bit, but it's mainly also because I'm gonna sell a course. Like during the summer, I'm gonna make a stripper course because I actually grew up in the industry. I ran away from home when I was 13, and I'm basically like a fucking runaway. And I got into the strip club industry, or the adult industry, when I was 17 in New York. I had a fake ID, obviously. The age of consent is actually 17 in New York. I don't know if it still is now, but it was. So yeah, I've been in this industry a very long time, and it has changed, and it has changed over the years, like all over across the country. Like different locations are obviously different. Most clubs everywhere, actually. Like I went back to Texas and it's not the same as when I originally started. A lot of the reason why the industry suffers is because girls don't treat it like a business. Like girls don't treat it like customer service. And that's actually what it is it's customer service. One of the best clubs in Vegas, if you know, you know, like it kind of has a reputation and everyone knows about it. Like I only worked there for like 4 days once, and I didn't personally like it, but I actually went back and they didn't hire me. But I was just gonna try it out just because like I originally worked there for like 4 days like frickin' 10 years ago or something. So I was like, you know what, maybe it changed, I'll give it another shot to see if I like it. I don't know, because like I've changed as well in like 10 years. But one thing that has not changed about me in my whole career as a stripper is, like, you're not gonna believe this if I tell you this, but I'm promising you it's true. Like, I don't give a fuck, but I've literally never ripped anybody off in the strip club ever. Why? Because ever since I was young, I always had a business mindset. Even like I started working when I was 13 years old, and I always had a business mindset in a way that's like customer service. If you get good customer service, people will come back and spend on you. So one of my friends in a different state, I guess he was like a regular when I was in town, but he became a friend, and that's how you keep business. And if he ever came to Vegas, he would obviously visit me at the strip club, because I've known him for fucking 10 years or something ridiculous. I've known him for so long. I actually do love him as a person. He said that I took advantage of him, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I did not fucking take advantage of you. So basically what happened when I originally first met him is it was his birthday. So he came into the strip club and he was like completely shit-faced, and he was like throwing money around, you know, and it was kind of funny. And so I just did my job, and I just like approached him, and I was like, hey. Cause that's kind of how you get the attention of strippers, is if you're in the club and you're throwing money around, we're gonna approach you. He said that I took advantage of him because he was like extremely wasted or whatever, and he forgot how much money he spent. I was like, no, like there's cameras in the strip club, like you gave me your money willingly, like just because he doesn't remember it, but he gave it to me willingly. I did not like rob him or take advantage in any way. And then later, like I was actually going to not dance for him anymore, because sometimes he's a little bit aggressive when he's drunk. Like, oh my God. I was like basically just like wrestling him back there. I feel like I should be getting paid like more for this sort of, because this is like a little bit, this is like some hard work over here. When he's not like really wasted, he's actually pretty cool and he's a good person and he's a really great customer and he's a sweet guy. So I was like, yeah, I did not fucking rip you off. Like, you gave me that money willingly and you know that you did. So in my whole career as a stripper, I've never like robbed anybody or like said I was gonna do something and then didn't deliver. Like when I say I'm gonna do something, I deliver, or I just tell them no. Everyone has boundaries, and as a dancer, you have to know how to set your boundaries. Everyone in society just assumes that dancers are just like gonna rob you or gonna con you and stuff like that. But it's not a con when it's like, okay, so this is a lap dance, this is a lap dance prices, and this is what I'm willing to do, and this is what you can do, and then it's like yes or no, and then they could say no, or you can negotiate or whatever. It's the same as other businesses, except for, to an extent, it's a little bit negotiable depending on everything that you request. So it's actually not being a con. A lot of other girls like lie to guys a lot more than I do. Like, I actually don't lie to him. Like, if a guy like tries to take me home, I'll tell him no. Like, I'm just bluntly, no, that's not gonna, no. But I mean, I know a lot of girls, will like lie to him and like, just to like get the money, like at that moment or whatever. And that's actually like not good for business because like you just robbed him. A lot of my coworkers I know sort of do that a little bit. It is a bad business strategy. I don't do that. I understand feminine rage because women have been treated so poorly for thousands of years. Like we had like lobotomies, we were burnt at the stake. And I can understand why women can be mad. If you meet a guy who spends on you willingly and is a good guy, be good to him. Like that's what should be in style or in trend online. You should be good to clients who are good to you. I feel like it's just a part of, it's like trending online to just like be bad to guys who are good to women. And I fucking hate that shit. And I even spoke to my regular about this. Like one of my regulars, my other one might be having cancer. I talked to him about how like it's trending in the strip club online to like rob guys and be bad to guys. And that's why a lot of really successful businessmen don't go to strip clubs anymore. So you're basically fucking yourself over is what I'm trying to say. I actually am a girl's girl, but it's like you have to think in a business mindset when you're in the industry. You fuck over every very wealthy guy, guess who will never come back to the strip club? The one strip club that does protect their clientele above average, from what I've heard anyway, I've never worked there, but they usually get better clientele because they protect their wealthy clients. But I also kind of heard that they might shit on the dancers. But I do feel like a lot of the industry does kind of treat the girls not that great because they feel like they're expendable. Strip clubs definitely treat women like they're expendable, especially here in Vegas. That's like very, very oversaturated. That's one thing that I do agree with them. If I owned a strip club, I would protect the girls as well though. Like I wouldn't treat the girls like shit. Like I would definitely be good to the girls because the girls make the industry. And if you have good girls, like you will have return customers, period. Like some people say that OnlyFans is like ruining the strip club industry. It's like, like that's what I think about it. It's like, no, OnlyFans is not ruining the industry. One of my girlfriends, like she's online a lot, and that's a great business mindset. Like she's on OnlyFans, she's promoting herself, she brings people in from online. That's what you can do as like an OnlyFans girl. As an OnlyFans girl or a content creator online, you cannot rip people off because you will never get a return customer and they know who you are. Or you're selling content online on your platform, on your OnlyFans, or I have a fan view. Like your fans, they contact you to make content and you do an exchange and it's a business deal. And then if you fuck them over, you lose that client. That's how all businesses should think because that's how you get return customers. If OnlyFans girls do it correctly, like they could bring more customers into the strip club if they're OnlyFans and strippers. And that's actually a very good business strategy. And like people are saying that OnlyFans and content creators are ruining the strip club industry. It's like, no, all of the girls that are lying to these guys and ripping them off, they're ruining the industry. Like, I know it in my fucking heart that that's the reason why. Let me tell you everything that I've seen and I have heard from other strippers. And I know some of my girlfriends have done this. One of my girlfriends, she always used to like promise guys that she would like do everything back in the VIP or whatever. Some girls would be like, oh, take me back there and you could stick it in any hole or whatever. And then they lie to these guys. And you know, a lot of these guys will fucking fall for it. Then they go back there, and that's actually illegal in Vegas. Like, prostitution is illegal in Vegas and you can't do that. And then they'll just like take their money, because in Vegas you have to take the money before you get back there in VIP. Like, you can't go into the VIP unless you have the money. So then they'll just go back there and then be like, oh, we can't do that though. And then they just like steal their money. Like, that's one thing that a lot of girls do. And one of my girlfriends said that she did that too. She said that one of the managers approached her about it. He said, don't promise things that you're not going to deliver or something. And I was like, does that mean that he wants you to have sex with him? She was like, I think that's what he meant. And I was like, oh my God. I don't work at that club, but it's like, what she was doing was fucked up. And I'm like, girl, I'm gonna stay out of the shit. Like, like I just kind of like do my own thing. And I know girls do that sort of stuff. But it's like, if I was the manager, I'd probably tell her the same thing too, in a way that's like, I wouldn't tell him to like have sex with him because that's illegal and you could get the business shut down. Tell her, you should not be doing that. Like, don't do that, because it's bad customer service. And I understand, like, I know some girls are gonna be like mad at me for saying this, but like, I understand how shitty some of these guys are. Like, I know, I understand your anger. What I do is I just leave. Like, that's one thing I do. Like, I'll keep it professional, and even if I'm mad, I'll just leave. Like, as in like, I'll leave the table, I'll leave the guy. So that's what I do if I get angry. I just won't be around him if I feel like they're annoying or disrespectful. I'll just fully remove myself from the situation, from the table. I understand the shit that we go through as dancers, and I understand why you would just be like, fuck this guy, and then like, you know, lie, cheat, and steal to get his money. Like, I understand why you would be angry, but it's still a bad business strategy. Well, some girls have like pimps and stuff too, so it's like, anyone who goes to a strip club as a customer is like, you kind of have to be careful, because some girls, they do have pimps. When someone is in that desperation, like, you have to be aware of that when you go into any strip club across the United States of America. But one time this guy said like he opened his wallet or whatever, and a girl just like took his money and just ran. Do that to enough people and you do it consistently, like, that club will have a bad reputation. No one will ever want to go back to that club. It's like, one of my regulars, he's a very wealthy businessman. I've never robbed him. I never will rob him. He's actually given me the code to his safe before. I don't know if you remember that, but it's like, I'm still not going to rob him. I actually forgot it, but he also told me it was the code to his cell phone. I wouldn't open his safe, but I'm a little bit petty, like, I have a saying that if like, you know that you can trust somebody if they have the opportunity to fuck you over, but they choose not to fuck you over. That's how you know you can trust somebody. But I really don't even remember it, but if I tried to remember it, maybe I could. No, I don't think I can, to be honest. I really don't think I can. I think I fucking forgot it because I didn't really care. My style would be more like just like texting him from his phone. Texting myself from his phone. And like just texting myself compliments like, oh, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. I love you so much. And you know, I'd probably do that to myself, and then I would reply back to myself on my text message on my phone. But it would be just a way to like let him know that I do remember the code, but I'm not gonna fuck you over. I don't know, maybe that might be a little bit daring, but I mean, I'm pretty daring sometimes. Like, sometimes like some things that come out of my mouth, I'm like, damn, I don't even know where that came from. And he brings a lot of clients in. I treat him very well. And like, I tell him everything about the industry. Like, he knows me extremely well. Like, he knows me, he's like my best friend in my opinion. Love him a lot. If you would have given that type of client to another girl, they would have given bad customer service. He would have never wanted to come back, because there are girls who don't care about customer service. It's like, if a guy buys a champagne room with you, it's like, give him good customer service, have fun, you know, like, that's what guys come there to do. It's like, strip clubs, they're supposed to be an adult fantasy. It's like, give him, I don't know, whatever his fantasy is or whatever you agreed to before you got into the room, like give him that, but don't promise anything you don't want to give him. Then he'll come back and then he'll bring his friends. And then it's like, then the industry will flourish. But luckily it's like my regular got me and I'm just like so fucking amazing. So anytime he comes to town, he hangs out with me and then I help him get girls for his clients. And that's like a good business strategy because there's like an equal trust. And that's what you need to build with your clientele base, is you need to build trust and respect with your clientele base as a stripper. Any strippers watching this, you are the business. You need to treat your clientele in a good manner. I'm not telling you to do anything you don't want to do. Lay those boundaries and let them know like this is what you're willing to do. And if they don't want to do that, then there are plenty of other women out there. I'm literally giving you this free game, I guess you could call it, because then the industry as a whole everywhere would flourish. There's some guys who go to like the other club and they won't go to the other club that I work at because somebody fucked them over at that other club. They blacklisted that other club from the places to go. Do you get what I'm saying? He's a sweet guy and he spends and he buys girls drinks. He's a gentleman. Like, I fucking love customers like that. Like, I wish there were more customers like that. Like, I've seen him spend on multiple girls. He's respectful. He doesn't cross boundaries. He is like A+ customer. But he refuses to go to one of the clubs that I work at because something happened to him there, or what did he say happened to him? Basically what they did was they charged his bill. I don't know who did it. It was probably the cocktail waitress there or something. They charged his bill like a ridiculous amount. And so now he refuses to go there for the rest of his life. Sometimes it's the cocktail waitress or the bottle girls. And that's hurting the industry and it's hurting the business. I'm fucking telling you, that's exactly what it is. My regular comes to town. He brings in multiple people and he tips well. And I make sure he doesn't get fucked over from anybody. Unless like he wants me, unless he goes by himself or whatever, he knows what happens there and he knows what to look out for because I tell him all that stuff. So, I mean, he can go to the strip club without me if he wants to. Like, he actually asked me about that. I was like, I could work, like, I could go in there and like work with your clients or whatever and get money from your clients and then also go work the floor or whatever if you want me to. I would never force guys to only be with me. Like, guys who do only like come to me, that's their own free will. Because like, I'm not one of those girls who's like, oh, you have to be all mine or whatever. I'm not their fucking wife. If you want to go or whatever. And a lot of the times they come back to me and they're like, oh, I missed you. And I'm like, okay. A lot of the times they do come back and they're like, oh, I missed you. And they weren't you. And I was like, well, duh. It's like, if people want to sample other people, I'm not gonna block that because I understand that I'm not their wife and they're free to do whatever the fuck they want. It happened at another club and then the club closed before they could ever get a dance with me. And I was like busy giving dances to other people. And I was like, well, whose fault is that? That like you didn't get to have time with me because you got distracted with other girls. Like, if you really wanted to come see me and you really wanted to spend money on me, you would have made the fucking time, you know? Don't make fucking excuses. I don't like it when guys make excuses. Like, if he wanted to, he would. It's like, I usually get people to come back in, like all over the country. I started dancing when I was 17 in New York. And I've danced all over the country and Guam. And I haven't fucked over anybody because that's good customer service. And anytime they like come to anywhere that I am, or if I like if I do travel, it's like people will come see me if they're close by because I have a good reputation. Like, even if I don't do what I used to do, like, cause I used to dance nude or whatever, it's like they'll understand those boundaries. It's like, that's what it is to build up a good clientele base. It's like, even my regular, the one who owns a business and has a lot of clients come in town, he said that if I traveled, he would come like see me wherever I am and just like spend money on me because honestly, I love him so much. Like, he's literally my best fucking friend. And why would I ever ruin a relationship like that? It's like, I'm just not one of those people who shit on people who are good to me. I've never been that way ever since I was a fucking child. I've never been that way. I just feel like more people should think like that and be like that because you don't really need to be robbing people to make money. I've never robbed anybody. It's like I own a house in Vegas. Like, this is my house. It's not as big as I fucking want it to be. Like, I want another house. Like, I want like my dream house. Like, this isn't my dream house, but this is like my starter house. It's like I own a house. I have no debt. I have a savings. I have an investment account. It's like I have a new car that's fully paid off. It's like I'm not doing too bad for never ripping people off. So if you're a stripper and you're watching this, you should definitely think about doing it the way I do it. I mean, I know I can't control any of y'all. I know y'all are gonna always do what you want, but they'll support you for the rest of your life. If one of these other girls like got my regular, if they got him and they shat all over him, he would have never came back. And he did spend a lot of money on me the first time he met me. It's like I've known him for over a year, and he spent way more on me over the full year willingly, just because I'm good to him. So that's what I'm saying that girls need to think like, is that if you're good to your clientele, they'll also be good to you, and they'll be your loyal customers for the rest of your life. I already know that a lot of girls in this industry are like lonely, and like a lot of girls, like, we don't talk to their family, our family. Like, I don't really talk to my family because that was a fucked up situation. Why don't you make friends with your customers? And because that's really what they're there to buy. They're guys come to the strip club to buy emotional intimacy. Some guys will go to the strip club to buy physical intimacy, but you know, that's not what we do there. Most of us anyway. Generally, that doesn't happen at the strip club. Emotional intimacy is much more valuable. Physical intimacy is pretty cheap in my opinion. Like, I've had like a lot of guys that I've slept with, but it's like I don't remember most of them. Like, I don't really give a shit about probably any of them now. Like, I really don't give a shit about any of them that I've had sex with. I mean, like, they're like, It's because there was no emotional intimacy there. It's like I didn't feel like they were my friend. In my opinion, emotional intimacy is the most valuable. That's like trusting somebody to not hurt you. That's like, it's the most valuable thing in the entire world, in my opinion. There's also a fucking trend online is that the stripper doesn't fucking love you. It's like, why would I not love you? I mean, like, I'm talking about my regulars. I'm talking about guys who've like known me for like 10 plus years or whatever. It's like customers who I've known for that fucking long. I do love my fucking customers. Like, I love my regulars. They became my friends over time. Like, I know their life story, you know, like I know what they go through. Like, my other regular who's having cancer right now, like, I'm trying to like be there emotionally for him because I'm his friend. But yeah, he does pay for my company, but that's what strippers are, and that's what strippers do, is like we get paid for basically our friendship and our company. So it's like, why would you not want to pay us for that? I don't know, because that's like our job. That's like going to someone's business, and then it's like if somebody owns a bar, that's like going to someone's bar and then just trying to drink for free. And that's actually pretty fucking disrespectful, to like go to a stripper and then just expect not to pay. But that's pretty much what all strippers are. We get paid to give people a good time and also emotional intimacy and like twerk on people's faces and stuff like that, but also be fun. We're basically paid party girls. Like, that's what we get paid for. I just decided to share this because I heard someone say, oh, OnlyFans is ruining the fucking strip club industry. No, bitch. Like, I heard someone say that in the fucking dressing room. It's like, whatever. That is not what's ruining the strip club industry. What's ruining the strip club industry is shitting on good customers. When my regular comes to any strip club that I'm at, it's like I look out for him and I make sure that he doesn't get fucked over. And no matter what club they come visit me at, I make sure they have a good time. And I also make sure that their clientele that they bring to the club has a good time. I just hope more girls start to think like this. Start treating their business as a real business. Because say you're a stripper, and then you go on OnlyFans or FanView, and then your fans like follow you over there because they want to support you. It's literally just free game I'm giving out to people because I feel like that would help the industry as a whole for everybody.